do not forgive somebody who has hurt you, then it means you are telling God that deal with me as I've also dealt with that person.
Wow. If I train my child such that he comes out of school and he cannot do an alternative job, then I think as a parent, I am failing.
The midnight that you cannot sleep and thinking about this child, tell yourself, Lord, I hand over this my wayward child unto you.
It is not about the job the person is doing in terms of what we think. But at the end of the day, is it the will of God?
I think that it's very unhealthy for couples to be talking about
breaking up
and threatening them. It doesn't really solve. If the person is unrepentant, that cannot change it. Start with prayer.
One of the sickness that I pray to God everybody will get one in his life before they die and become a ghost is toothache. I don't know if you had toothache before.
I've had it before. You can't sleep.
The anointing doesn't solve it.
No.
Watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and a repeat at 7 p.m. Weekend Family Review, bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generations.
Hello, precious viewers. Wow, welcome to yet another beautiful weekend with us here on GTV Live. You know, this is the Weekend Family Review Show with me, Evangelist Johnny Cole Dollarich, and here we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. We do trust in your family. We believe that God's hand will be mighty upon your family wherever you are. Please take this opportunity to, invite somebody to watch this program every Saturday at 8:30 in the morning and the repeat at 7 p.m. Now, we still have our WhatsApp line up screen and our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. I'm so honored today because it's a beautiful day. And you know what? Let's take our scripture for the day. And today we want to look at Psalm 23. And I want to look at the verse 4. It's so amazing. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, and thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And I want you to know something, that no matter the darkness hovering around your family, your marriage, your relationship, God's hand will be mighty to break every chain of bondage around your life. Trust me, God is still mindful of your family. Your family will not fail. Your marriage will not break. Your home will not break. We'll take this quick break. When we come, I have a wonderful man of God with me on set. We'll be right back after this break.
When you do not forgive somebody who has hurt you, then it means you are telling God that deal with me as I've also dealt with that person.
Wow. If I train my child such that he comes out of school and he cannot do an alternative job, then I think as a parent, I am failing.
Intercede in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, the midnight that you cannot sleep and thinking about this child. Tell yourself, Lord, I hand over this my wayward child unto you.
It is not about the job the person is doing in terms of what we think. But at the end of the day, is it the will of God? Is that what am I looking at pleasing God or looking at pleasing the people around us?
Once you get into marriage, unless it's a very threatening situation where life and death, is on the line, I think that it's very unhealthy for couples to be talking about
breaking
up and threatening them. It doesn't really solve. If the person is unrepentant, that cannot change it. Start with prayer.
Watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and a repeat at 7 p.m. Weekend Family Review, bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generations.
You're welcome back, and thank you so much for staying on, and the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review Show right here on GTV Live with me, Evangelist Johnny Cole Dollarich. And as I said earlier, we still have our WhatsApp line up screen and our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. But let me take this opportunity to say a big thank you to HS Creation and Fashion for this beautiful outfit. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for this wonderful piece that you gave me for the show. And for those of you who want to get into contact with her, HS is around the Malam Bawi Road. When you get to the Flower Junction, there's a junction, Flower Junction, just on the Bawi Road, Flower Junction. She's right there. You can also call her on 0244 044 5389. Let me repeat that again. 0244 044 5389. She's such a wonderful person. Thank you so much for this outfit. And as I said earlier, I have this wonderful man of God with me here. And for those of you who have been passing through the Malam Kaswa Road, around the Buzia Junction and Sakaman traffic light, there is this powerful church there, Hosanna Ministries International, and I have the bishop right here on set with me, passing through the program. And let me take this opportunity to invite him. Bishop, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And for those of you who, I don't know, maybe you've not watched his program before, but he carries the oil and the anointing when it has to do with the fruit of the womb. I watch him a couple of times and I go like, wow, this is an unction I desire so much. And you know, he holds this hour of pregnancy program, and it's so powerful. He's in the person of Bishop Prince Ohene Asari. Bishop, you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
How are you, please?
Fine.
You're looking good.
Bless you.
Wow, wow, wow. We are so blessed having you, and I know you have something to share with us. I know there's a program coming up. Can you throw a little bit more?
It's already in progress.
It's already in progress.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Throw a little bit more.
It's 12-day fasting and prayers. You know, every year we do 3 times.
Okay.
You know, January, and then July and December. Now, the July program is called the Media Fasting and Prayer. And that's what we are doing now. We started last week, Wednesday, and we finish it on Sunday by God's grace. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's every evening at 6 o'clock. You do your fasting in the house, and then by 6 o'clock we all gather together and then cry unto the Lord.
You see, I can sense the atmosphere of prayer there.
It's been wonderful, of course. Yeah, it's been wonderful because we just finished the hour of pregnancy.
Wow.
We started it, and then by God's grace we finished it, I think, about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And it was about 10 days.
Wow.
And by the time we finished, 21 women were already pregnant.
21.
Sure.
I told you, this is a man who carries the presence, I mean, when it has to do with the fruit of the womb. And let me give you the direction to his place again. If you are coming from Odoko, don't go too fast. Just get to the Sakaman Junction. Ask anybody, Hosanna Odoko Tipa.
Yes.
I mean, right there. You will not even miss it. If you even get lost at all, just ask anybody from the Sakaman traffic light.
Yeah.
You'll be directed there. I mean, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Let's go a bit into it. You know, sometimes a lot of people hold programs here and there, but what's so different about this program? Why should someone watching us come to this program?
You know, we are dealing with issues that are spiritual. You can see them with your physical eyes. People are going through hard times, difficult times, perils, but you know, you can't see them with your natural eyes. It's just like you are fighting a battle and you can't see your enemy. You are battling.
Wow.
But prayer doesn't fail. Honestly, prayer doesn't fail. And in every case, Jesus said something in Matthew chapter 17. He said, "This kind cannot go except by fasting and prayer." So we know that getting to the close of the year or in the middle of the year, everybody seems like relaxing because, you know, the close of the year, everybody, you know, rushing to pray, and then the beginning of the year, everybody. But when you get to the middle of the year, everybody relaxes. That's where the enemy takes advantage.
Natural phenomenon of men, you know, we slow down now.
That's where the enemy takes advantage. So we are also, you know, looking at the situation and say, no, in the middle of the year, we have to also back up so that the enemy doesn't take advantage of us.
We're fueling our energy too.
Yeah, that's
I see. Now, if somebody is watching and the person wishes to come, is there something that you can tell the person? Like, definitely, because I know when it has to do with the hour of pregnancy, the pregnancy is sure. What else should people expect when they come?
Now we are praying for marriages. You know, I'm seeing something else. It's just like it happened in the year 2000 when this pregnancy something started. You know, that's the way I'm seeing it now. You know, marriages, especially this year, it's like the doors are opening.
Wow.
When you come to our church, there many people are getting married. We just had one just last week, and next week we are having another one. So it's just like it's the same trend. So we are seeing it. So we are also fueling it so that it can increase and multiply. And then we are also praying for. We still pray for the fruit of the womb, of course, because that's your area. You can't leave it. Yeah. And then we are also praying for finances, healing. That's my area. For the fruit of the womb, it just dropped on the way.
Wow.
But my area where God called me is healing. That's my area. So we are praying for the sick, we are praying for marriages, we are praying for the fruit of the womb, and we're also praying for our businesses. Like yesterday, that's where we stayed, especially on our businesses.
Wow.
So
the time again.
It's 6 o'clock p.m. 6 p.m. and then we close at 9.
9.
Yeah.
Wow.
Close at 9.
Wow.
I say 9, but we close earlier than 9.
Yeah,
but
at least
if,
by normal.
Yeah, that's right. If I say 9, I don't close at 9 o'clock.
Exactly.
So we close at 9 o'clock
least,
exactly. Everybody is out of the place. Yeah.
Now, if somebody want to get in touch with you, is there any number? Do you want to give your number?
First number is 020 55 29 195. 020 55 29 195. The second one is 0504 666. That's 666 915. 0504 666 915. Or maybe 0540 679 194. 0540 679 194. And the last one is 0276 199 607. 0276 199 607.
Yeah. Right. I'm so blessed having the Bishop of Hosanna Ministries International right here on this program, and I promise you I'll give him a special invitation to come on this show. And Bishop, we are grateful for you coming on the program. I'm so honored. It's an honor for me. When I watch you, I go like, this is a man of God. Thank you so much.
Thank you
it's
so
an
much.
honor having you. Right.
God
Now, viewers, we'll take a leave of you shortly, but we'll be right back with our other side of discussion shortly. Don't move. We'll be right back.
When you do not forgive somebody who has hurt you, then it means you are telling God that deal with me as I've also dealt with that person.
Wow.
If I train my child such that he comes out of school and he cannot do an alternative job, then I think as a parent, I am failing.
Intercede in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, the midnight that you cannot sleep and thinking about this child. Tell yourself, Lord, I hand over this my wayward child unto you.
It is not about the job the person is doing in terms of what we think. But at the end of the day, is it the will of God? Is that what am I looking at pleasing God or looking at pleasing the people around us?
Once you get into marriage, unless it's a very threatening situation where life and death, is on the line, I think that it's very unhealthy for couples to be talking about
breaking
up and threatening them. It doesn't really solve. If the person is unrepentant, that cannot change it. Start with prayer.
Watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and a repeat at 7 p.m. Weekend Family Review, bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generations.
You're welcome back once again, and thank you so much for staying on. And the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review show right here on GTV Live. And we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow generations. And we still have our WhatsApp line up screen and our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. I'm so blessed having this handsome man on set with me, and they want to pass through, but they want to share something with us briefly. And let me get to them. Let's get to know them better. On my immediate left, please, may I know you?
My name is Minister Ramsey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Former
Yeah, stars of the future.
I know. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's been a while, eh?
Yes.
So how is life going? How is everything?
Well, we are managing sufficient grace.
I
That's
see.
how we can
I like
do
that,
stuff.
sufficient grace. And on my far left is this handsome man too, but he will tell us who he is and where he's coming from. You're
Okay,
welcome. Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
My name is Emmanuel Abwaji,
Abaji.
and people know me by D of Mentor 2
I see.
fame.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
I
have
know.
2 stars in the house.
I get it now. You're welcome. You're
Thank you
welcome.
very
Wow,
much.
wow. Well, this is Weekend Family Review Show, and I want to welcome you. And then,
Thank you.
I know you have something to share with us. Let's get to you.
It's all about our fire conference
That's right.
for the month, and it's been so awesome for the past 2 weeks. And we are urging everybody who has not experienced it to come on board. I mean, you can't afford to miss the rest of the week. And this week we are having other great men on board. I mean, you should be a part of it. It's going to be awesome. I mean, we've been blessed. Many prophets have passed through. Our main pastor, Pastor Abuaji, Justice Abuaji, is also a fire-working man.
I know.
You should,
I know.
you should not be told. You should come and experience it yourself. I mean, changes are coming. People are conversing. People are telling the truth about what God is doing for them and all that. You should be a part of this program.
I'm so. And I know you'll be ministering, right?
Sure.
We have been ministering.
We have been
You have been ministering.
In fact, I have to pass through and enjoy
should.
some.
You have to. You are missing
Wow,
a lot.
wow. Is there anything you want to add up to?
Okay. I would attach on the direction to the place.
Okay, sure.
It's CAC International Christ Apostolic Church. It's a North Kaneshi branch.
That's right.
So anybody who coming from La Paz or Kaneshi will just drop at Green Hand Junction, and then just ask anybody going to CAC. Just show the place. Yeah.
The time in the evenings, right?
Yeah, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay. Wow. I think I have to pass through.
You have to. You are missing a lot. You have to.
Because I really want to hear the two of you. But I will not leave you until you give me that, because watching on TV is different. But here you are with me on set, so you're going to give me something, All right. Can I hear you? Anything?
All things working for my good.
That's right.
Is intentional. Never failing. All things are working for my good.
Wow.
Is intentional.
Oh yeah.
Never failing.
Come on,
All things are working for my good.
Oh yeah.
Is intentional.
Never failing.
All things are working for my good. Is intentional.
Is intentional.
Never failing.
Never failing.
Say, I don't have to worry, cause it's working for me.
No.
It's working for me.
It's working for me. Yeah. I don't have to worry, cause it's working for me. Perfectly. It's intentional.
Never failing.
This is something else, and I love that prophetic word in it. I mean, God is intentionally working things out for your good, and that is the message. I don't know what you're going through out there, but trust me, your life will never be the same. Keep to the Lord Jesus Christ, and everything will work for you. We'll take this quick break, but thank you so much, Dee and Ramsey, for passing through. Sure, and you guys are doing great for the kingdom, and I'm so grateful. And viewers will come your way shortly after this break.
When you do not forgive somebody who has hurt you, then it means you are telling God that deal with me as I've also dealt with that person.
Wow.
If I train my child such that he comes out of school and he cannot do an alternative job, then I think as a parent, I am failing.
Intercede in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, the midnight that you cannot sleep and thinking about this child. Tell yourself, Lord, I hand over this my wayward child unto you.
It is not about the job the person is doing in terms of what we think. But at the end of the day, Is it the will of God? Is that what am I looking at pleasing God or looking at pleasing the people around us?
Once you get into marriage, unless it's a very threatening situation where life and death, is on the line, I think that it's very unhealthy for couples to be talking about breaking up and threatening them. It doesn't really solve. If the person is unrepentant, that cannot change it. Start with prayer.
Watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and a repeat at 7 p.m. Weekend Family Review, bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generations.
You are welcome once again, and thank you so much for staying on. And the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review show right here on GTV Live with me, Evangelist Johnny called Dollarich. And today is something else. I mean, it's a loaded package. I mean, looking at the kind of presence of people we are experiencing today, I know your family will never be the same. And please take this opportunity to call somebody to tune in to watch it. This program is every Saturday at 8:30 in the morning, and the repeat at 7 p.m. We still have our WhatsApp line up screen and our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollar. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. We are about to discuss our topic of the week, but I'm so blessed having this wonderful woman of God. I mean, a woman I salute, I love, and she's something else. I mean, when I got into contact with this woman, my life has never been the same. To the praise and to the glory of God, it's been awesome. She's in the person of Reverend Josephine Aqua, the one in charge of Solid Rock Chapel, North Kaneshie, St. Teresa's area. I mean, she's such a powerful woman. Mommy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're looking so beautiful. Wow.
The grace.
You see you. How is church? How is everybody?
Oh, by His grace, God is still increasing us, blessing us.
Personally, it's an honor for you to be here.
Amen.
I'm so
Thank
blessed.
you.
I'm so blessed.
Thank you for inviting me too.
On my far left is this man. He's such a father. He's a man. When you sit under him, because I've heard testimonies, and life has been transformed, and things are happening. And he's in the person of Reverend Ebenezer Justice Abuaje, Christ Apostolic Church, North Kaneshie, and he's here with me. And I want to salute him. Reverend, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
Great.
You're looking awesome.
Thank you so much.
I like your outfit and all that.
It's just grace.
You see,
Yeah.
How's the family, everybody?
They're doing well.
Wow. And viewers, we want to do our topic of the weekend. Today, we want to touch on something very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. And I want to take this opportunity to share with everybody who is out there, who is grieved and who is broken because of a partner. I mean, somebody who have just left your life for one reason or the other. But trust me, today after this program, some people will see the reason, and the grace will touch them to come back to normalcy when it has to do with relationship. We want to discuss dealing with breakups. Yes, I know it's very sensitive. Sometimes some breakups end up very terrible. But today I know God will touch our families and our lives wherever we are. Say amen to that. Amen. Let me go quickly to my mom. Mommy, you're welcome once again.
Thank you.
And breakups, I know. You know, whichever phase, whether in a relationship or in marriage or sometimes even normal family breakup, father, mother, breakup is something that nobody wishes for. But sometimes when it happens, you wonder exactly what is happening. I want your start. We are dealing with breakup. What will you say for a start?
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be on your station, and I send greetings to my mother, Mama Christy.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, God bless you so much, and all pastors of Solid Rock Chapel, my branch, Glory Cathedral.
That's right.
You are blessed. Rev, breakups in relationship, I would say poor communication.
Whoa.
Poor communication. Usually, when the other parts feels that you are not having time for him or her, that's where it starts.
Starts from.
lack of communication because the man goes to work, the wife also goes to. But when you come home, at least have time for each other.
Wow.
But these days, the WhatsApping, the Twitter, the bazi
has taken the place of
communication. I mean, to communicate among themselves in the house. So when it comes to that, the other party thinks that I'm not needed. Maybe now you don't have time for me, you know. And secondly, financial problems can also bring breakups in either relationship or even in families. One party may think that you have the money, but you are not helping me.
Wow.
And you are keeping your own. Me too, I'll keep my own. So when it comes to that extent, you will see that the home is really shut down. It's like, I won't bring my money, you won't bring your money. I will use my money, you will use your money. So automatically, in the spiritual realm, there's already breakup. Because if the two are one, and you all know you are heading one course, you know the reason why you are in the relationship, or even in the family, a child and the parents. You've grown. You have it, but you are keeping it to your family alone, and you are leaving your parents. So the parents also will break up with you. They may think that you don't care for them again.
Wow.
So breakups in relationship, these two things, and at times abuse. Abuse. I'm the head of the house. You know,
the macho.
You know, and the woman may also think that, hey, I'm also helping the house.
I'm also a precious vessel, so you don't abuse
me.
You
know, at times verbal ways, how they talk to each other. So one party may think that I can't stand this, so let me go my way. Let me add just one to it. Bad habits. At times when they are in courtship or dating, you will never see it.
They hide all those things.
But when they come together, then you will see some filthy words from their mouth. At times, some men, you see them so handsome out there. Men, please forgive me. You see them so handsome there, but when they get home, their ways they use for their wives. And the lady also may think that, why? I'm also a human being. Why can you use such a waste on me? At time when it comes like that, you just pick the bag and go away. But that's not the solution.
That's not the solution. We'll be coming to you. And this is Weekend Family Review. Here we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow generation. There are a lot of errors that has happened in the past, but we are trusting God that our generation and generations after us will be able to live in a beautiful family life. Now, Reverend Abuaji, it's amazing, but breakup, I know, doesn't do any good for anybody. What's your take?
I've realized that everybody yearns to meet the right person and settle down with that person.
Wow.
No one wants to see something that is good end. So breakup is a very hard thing to do. From my years of experience as a minister of God, so many things have come before me, and I realized that breakups are as a result of the interplay of so many factors.
That's right.
A whole lot of them. Like my colleague Rev said, there are others that I want to add to what she gave out. I've realized that when the two parties in a relationship, especially when they are married, when they are moving at different speeds in the relationship, by that I mean that it could happen that they are married, see the man moving at and growing at a faster pace to enhance himself, educate himself from the first degree to maybe the masters and then maybe doctorate.
That's right.
While the other significant partner is stagnating at home. So you realize that the two people will be moving in different social circles.
That's right.
And professional circles. When the man educates himself or the woman educates himself more than the other party, they'll begin to differentiate. And you realize that they grow poles apart. It's important to, drag the other partner along as you move. I've seen a lot of people who started a relationship with so much love. But it's somewhere along the line when the man, studied and enhanced himself, he feels that he's now in a different class.
He has become a superman.
A different professional or career circle. And that is one major thing that, leads to breakup in relationship. And it's important that if you want to maintain the relationship, you need to drag along your partner as you are advancing and moving in marriage. And this is something that we need to do. Okay. Then we also look at the fact that when there are delays in the expectations of one party, maybe you are married, you are in a relationship, and you want the fruit of the womb, but it delays. I have so many experiences with other people who come to me and they tell me that I think, before I got married to you, I had a boy, I had a baby, I had a son, I had a girl. It proves that I'm fertile. So it means that the problem comes from the woman. And that has led to so many breakups when there are delays in the expectations of one party, especially the fruit of the womb. And in the African setting,
part of the world,
when you are married and for some years the fruit of the womb is not coming, people begin to put pressure on perhaps the man or the woman to part ways so that you can find a fitting one for you to produce. And that's one bigger problem of breakups. And there are others. And there are others.
We'll come to the others, and the program still continues, and it is the weekend family review show right here on GTV Live with me, Evangelist Johnny called Dollarich, and we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. We still have our WhatsApp line up screen in our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. We're actually discussing breakups, whichever level, whether in your relationship or in your marriage, and we're asking God's grace because it's not a pleasant thing at all. Now, Mommy, you said something that that shouldn't be the case. I mean, that shouldn't happen, but it is happening. Now, let's take it from the fundamentals. When you are in a relationship, not in the marriage stage yet, some of the young ones, they get themselves glued together, and because of issue A or issue B, the relationship have to break apart. But some of them are unable to handle it because of the circumstances that surrounds some of the breakups. If a young girl or a young guy is out there and is faced with this breakup issue, and no matter what it is, what will it be that you tell the person? Because some of the people, when the breakup happened, you see that they are torn apart and they can't have the pieces together anymore. What will you tell them?
Thank you so much. I don't see why you should be in a relationship after 1 year without getting married. Automatically, you face troubles. How about Inter? If the man loves you within a year at least, you would have known many side of you. But some people can be in a relationship for 2 years, 3 years.
2 years in body normal.
2 years.
Maybe 8 years. 8 years relationship.
Madness.
Wow.
You're right. How can you stay pure for 8 years? But what me say?
Things will happen.
It will happen now. Your Christianity side, things will not go well. To me, I will advise, if the man is really serious to marry you, first year, second year, when parents have dropped them.
That's all.
Oh, Charlie, it's better. You waste your time. Some ladies will even go extent of buying them gifts, cooking for them. A time to go and worship too, secretly. And all then later on the man will come and tell you that, Charlie, if you see somebody, why do you have to wait? No. If you understand yourself, one thing is that during relationship before marriage, if the man does not respect you, don't enter into marriage with that man.
Wow.
If during relationship the man can insult you, can abuse you, can talk to you anyhow, and you see saying, no problem, I will polish with
You can't polish it.
You can never. It is his habits. The best thing to do to see the face of the Lord. Is this man right for me? Is this woman right for me? Mama, I've been pray. God speaks. Allow the Holy Spirit be the center of that relationship.
Wow.
Because the relationship time is the time you are relating to the family of the guy or the lady, knowing him well. You know, some people even don't know how to use fork and knife. That's the time you teach, you learn. Once some people can even sit at the restaurant of the partner the way they eat. So the guy will break with you, or the lady will break. But that's the time you have to allow yourself, humble yourself to be taught. We are all learning. There's nothing wrong to allow yourself. But some people feel too big.
Oh.
We don't do things like that. Learn from each other. Your relation, because when you get into the marriage, but then you will know yourselves. You will know yourself before you get into the marriage. But if you stay, like Anyashi, if I talk, he will leave me. She will leave me. Let me just be.
Wow.
When you put that 2 rings over there, you will see what will happen. This is the time during the relationship. Say, hey, let the man knows you who you are. Let the lady knows you who you are. Let him know. Oh, this the way you walk. I don't like it. I happen to got to know of a big man in society. I can mention his name, who owns a big radio station. And one day, I was at the office with him, and he said that, Mama, people home were your pompous. I said, tell me something today. I said, the lady I'd wanted to marry when I completed university. Anytime he sits in my car, he just removed the shoes and spread it.
Wow. Then
one day I told her that, why don't you, if you think the shoe is too high for you, why don't you wear? Because according to him, when they get to where the destination, he has to take her time before he will buckle, blah, blah. So why don't you put on something that will help you?
Oh,
he kept quiet. He was studying the lady, not the lady, no him. One day, according to him, he went to the house of the lady and saw an album. And the lady was taking her bath, so he was just, flipping through, and he saw some men that he knows. Then he asked the lady, hey, also, they were my former boyfriends. I said,
this is awesome.
They were about to get married, though. The man said, oh. So when he left, he said, hey, all these ones are your former. Why do you, in the relationship, you tell the guy, oh, I had so-and-so boy, I had so-and-so, he was doing it, it's past. Let it go. You are in a new relationship. Know how you manage that new, but you will tell the person your past life, or the by yow.
Wow. This is serious.
And it can put even the man off. Look at the man or the lady, study that person. And see how you can help him or her, but not your past. We all have our past. You see, the reason why Rebecca and Hagar case came in the days of Abraham. You, Sarah, you know that the fruit of the womb is not there. Then you talk to your husband, can you please sleep with my miss to have children with me? How can somebody have a child with you for you? As you what I was saying. So when it came to that extent, Hagar said that now I can have children. Ishmael insult him. Then look at Sarah. Thank God that God remembered her. No one should do that mistake. No one. You are in a relationship heading towards marriage. Allow yourself to be known by each other.
Allow yourself to be known.
Yes. Don't hide anything. Maybe some ladies like men in coats. Some also like men in African wear.
That's right.
So if your guy likes African wear and you like coats, oh, please, you are not married yet, so don't call him honey. Don't call him Fanta. Coca-Cola. No. Call him by his name. Charles, Ima. When you are married, then you can say that, Kami, my dear, my sweetheart, my baby. Because when you want him,
So when breakup happens, then you are shattered.
Why your bitterness?
Reverend, I know you have something to say. You go on.
Reverend Josephine was saying that when you enter into a relationship before marriage, I think within 1 year you should be married. But there are university students, people in the universities and second cycle institutions who are also, they enter into relationships.
That's right.
They are not prepared to marry. They don't have the financial backing to do that, but they are in a relationship. I believe that we all need to be very careful when we are entering into a relationship.
That's right.
Yeah, I once said that you shouldn't blame anybody if you are disappointed. But blame yourself for expecting too much from other people.
Wow. This is serious.
Yes. We enter into a relationship thinking that the person I've met is the right person, so perfect. But there are no human angels in this world. I've been telling people. Yeah, people enter into a relationship and there are certain traps set before you. I once quoted this in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. It says that there is something bitter than death that I've seen under the sun. A woman whose heart is full of snares.
That's right. That's right.
Whose hands are fetters, handcuffs. So you bump into a woman. It happens in those soapy films.
Those soap operas and
soap operas. That you just walk and then you bump into a woman, you laugh. But you need to seek the face of God.
That's right.
And God will direct you. Now, if you look at the scripture I just quoted, it says, but the one who fears the Lord shall escape her. But the sinner is ensnared by her.
That's right.
So before you enter into a relationship, you don't know what the person is carrying over. We need to see the face of God, pray about it. But these days we don't do that. We don't pray about it. We only enter into a relationship looking at the outward beauty. I've been saying that. Look at the outward beauty, the physique, the body, the physique of the person, and all that. We look at those things other than the inner beauty of the person, and that is causing a lot of disappointments or breakups. Now, before people enter into a relationship, I believe that there is something we call the hypocrite trap.
Hypocrite trap.
They come. They don't pretend to be the very person they are. They hide certain things about them.
Wolves in sheep clothing.
Something like that. So it is very difficult for them to, show exactly what they are for fear of losing the guy or the woman. So what do you do if you want to know what is in the person? God created our person. It is God who will tell you, will show you where to go. Just like Isaac sent Eliezer for Rebekah. If you look at the process, Isaac was in the field praying, and Eliezer was also on the way. When Eliezer got somewhere, he prayed a prayer. He said, God grant me speed. God grant me success. I've been assigned to look out for a woman. Not any other woman, but somebody God himself has chosen. And the Bible said, after he had prayed, just at the end of the prayer, there came Rebekah. So we don't spend time, because marriages and relationship affect destinies.
That's right.
I know we have a whole lot of people. There was one person who came to me and said, Pastor, I want to part with my wife. We've been together for 15 years and I never knew that there was anything that she was hiding from me.
Wow.
I went to visit the mother, and the mother said, your wife came here yesterday. She's gone to her site. I said, what site?
Site.
So a young lady was sent to go and call her. She refused to come. And eventually this man went with a young lady, and lo and behold,
she's building.
She was building, and this man never knew about it.
Wow.
And that ended the relationship.
Wow.
Hiding certain vital information from your partner. I was one teaching the women fellowship in the church. And I was telling them that we should be very open. We should let our husbands know how much we earn at the end of a trading day. Tell me now, Dollarich, I earned 20 CDs or 50 CDs. And then one woman stood up
I can
spoke in
imagine.
Ghana. Pastor, we don't know you.
You don't know what you're saying.
Don't know what you're saying. For me to show them the amount of money I earn to Ajay.
Ajay by even.
When I have money and I see Ajay or I hear Ajay coming, I'll hide under the bed. So one major problem, breakup, we are not open.
We are not open. We are not open. Transparency.
We are in a relationship, yet we are holding back vital things that would affect the entire family. I mean, you enter the relationship, you are going, you inherit both the assets and liabilities, the positives and negatives of the person. So whatever you inherit things that you can change, try to manage them. I've had a woman come to tell me that she never knew that the husband snores. She snores so much that she can't sleep. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to live with such a man. For every time I can't sleep because the way he snores.
It's too much.
Look at all these trivial issues. These are trivial issues. These are things that
and it's breaking up a family.
These are things that you see, once you enter into a relationship,
should be ready for all the package.
The person comes with a package, like you write this thing. It comes with a package. There are negatives, there are positives. You inherit the positives, and then the negatives. Those you can't change. Manage them. Wow. It's just like the parable of the treasure. He says when the man saw a hidden treasure in the land, he went and sold all things and then procured the land. After procuring the land, there are unwanted things in the land or in the field. There are trees, there are stones, there are stumps. You need to take your time to unclutter the land. Take your time to remove the land. But it looks like we are only dwelling upon the positives at the expense of the negatives.
Wow, it's getting quite interesting here, and there are certain things that sometimes we tend to forget. I mean, you said something that relationship and marriage can, affect your destiny. And that is serious, very serious. Now, Reverend, there are some people who enter into relationship, and you said something earlier, for the love. I don't know which love it is, but for the love of it. So they don't consider certain things about the person, and they're just in it. In earlier submission to you made mention like after 1 year, 2 years, and if the person is not coming forward, if the intent of the man is not clear, you just have to. Some years back, I heard Reverend Ashimolo made a statement that if a guy dates you for 6 months and his thoughts or his plans for the relationship is not open to you, you don't even give him a foot anymore in the relationship. Some of our young men and our young women are out there, and just in the name of love relationship, they are just there. And when the inevitable happens, then they they are shattered. What is happening to our young men and women? Is it a matter of we are not getting the right information, or we are not being talked to? What is happening?
Thank you so much. Honorable, one thing I know is that any relationship that we think it cannot end into marriage, don't enter into it.
Wow.
You don't have to. If you follow love, LOVE, in fact, for although
you can kill you.
You see, love is sweet. Love is good. It's good to love because our Messiah himself, our Heavenly Father gave us the only begotten Son who loved us, and he's still loving us. It's good to love, but watchful, be very watchful.
Wow. Be watchful.
You cannot just love anybody just like that. You know, as a woman, no matter who you are, a man will call you, hello, I love you. It's up to say yes or no. You know, or the woman, you have that power. And before you can say yes, think. Don't just love any man. Some men are with tie, but actually their mind are not in tie.
This is a deep one.
Because we see Thai people like gentlemen, but at times that person is bush. Sorry, my language. I'm telling you.
There's nothing about Thai about him.
No. Seek the, as Rev said, seek the face of the Lord.
Wow.
Papa, what catch up? You might see. I mean, you are stupid. The love was singing. If you don't take care, you will love Preko, you will love Okra, you will love Bodom, you will love Odemchi, you will love them. All of them.
You keep loving
them. We know about them.
Wow.
So before you will love, think, where will this love ends me? Because some love can break you, can stop your education, can stop your relationship with your own family. Yes, some love.
Love.
Hey, are you dangerous?
Very.
But are you very good? It's good to have a lover.
I like the side you are saying. It's very good, and I think that is where some of us are missing it. Where that romance aspect of it, that we watch the movies and we want to actualize it. That serenity of the touching here and there, but the practicality and the reality of the relationship, where you are looking at destiny, you are looking at future, you are looking at in 5 years from here, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, where I'm going. Some of us don't think to that. We are just looking at now and what we'll get to eat and drink, what we'll be hanging out and all that. Reverend, what is happening to us?
It looks like in days gone by or years gone by, there were structures in the society that helped one who would want to enter into a relationship. You select the woman or man based on the approval of the parents. These days, parents don't come in. Years back, if you wanted to marry a woman or a lady in the church, the women fellowship had a say, and they had a choice. You don't go to propose to the woman firstly. You channel it through the women fellowship, and they would advise you, to counsel you, and they would do the talking before they would come back to tell you that everything has been set, so you can go ahead. But these days, all these structures have been done away with. The parents don't come in. The women fellowship, they don't come in. And these are some of the things that really helping indirectly to initiate the breakups in relationship.
Wow.
Sometimes I've had one or two instances where they had even gone ahead to do the knocking
without even knowing,
without the pastor knowing. No, it is a serious thing. And maybe they do that out of ignorance. And finally, eventually, it come to tell you that they made a mistake. Fine, you need to sort of put them right. And then, so we are not really following the traditional, structures.
Principles and the structures that will help.
That is one mistake we're making as people who are yearning to enter into a relationship. So the church should do more about it. There should be more education. The women fellowship should, educate, and there should be structures within the church. Of course, this time you cannot tame the young men and women. Their
blood is too hot for you to handle.
Right, what's the person that's not going to church?
That's the problem. We're looking at within, but even within we have challenges. So if you go out, it's worse. I was teaching and I asked my members, if you want a virtuous woman, where do you get that person? Some go to funerals, and when they are going to bury the person, when the person is buried, they propose at the cemetery. Some propose at the nightclubs. So if you want a virtuous woman, the Bible says her value, her worth is more above rubies. Precious. A ruby is a precious stone.
That's right.
So if you need a woman who is worth more than a precious stone, where do you get it?
Wow.
You don't just walk on the road, bump into that woman.
No.
You don't, even in the church, if you think that all the women in the women fellowship are virtuous women, you are being deceived.
That's it.
If you need a good woman or a virtuous woman, you need to go on an adventure. The first thing, God lead the way.
Wow.
We are not allowing God to, direct our steps. Because the choice of your partner determines almost everything, even your salvation.
Wow.
Salvation. Because I've had people who have broken up and one of them committed suicide out of that.
Wow.
And committing suicide is even worse than what you went through. So as we are discussing a breakup, we need to go out there and then seek the face of God. We are not doing that.
Wow.
We are not
Seeking the face of God.
That is the key. If we are able to seek the face of God, pray and allow God a place in the choice. It's not about the beauty aspect, not about the outward beauty. There is more to that. Marriages are not, the success of marriages are not hinged on the education level of the people. It's not hinged on the beauty or the handsomeness of the man or whatever. But there are more to that.
Let me ask this question. What will one do to avoid a breakup, Mommy? In about 30 seconds.
To avoid a breakup depends on you. Reverend just said it. You have to accept the person as he or she if you don't want to break it up. And at the same time, if the presence of the Lord is in that relationship, no matter the storms, I have a young man who married a lady here and he traveled. For some years, the communication broke. And, the lady's family went to the guy's family to check on them. They said they can't hear from their son. Not knowing that they've married for him already.
Wow.
And this lady had a chance to travel outside the country. And one day she was shopping and the boy's brother saw her and followed her out to where she was living and went to tell the brother. And they went there. Hey, you are here. Now they are together.
Wow.
Now they are together. That's determination. The lady stayed pure for the Lord. Even though the man, but when the man saw the lady again, this is a true story.
Wow.
The man married the lady again and they are now staying with 2 kids.
That's powerful. So
anything from God, no matter the circumstances, no matter matter, no matter how people will talk about it, on phone many pabeka. If the hand of the Lord that came upon Elijah, that he overtook Ahab in the book of 1 Kings 18, Charlie, you will get there.
You will get there.
Yeah.
Reverend, how can we avoid some of these issues?
It will take days for us to exhaust this topic.
That's right.
I've been telling the women in my church that if you are in a relationship, especially when you're married, you don't. People think that when they are married, they are okay, they're finished. But you need to work extra hard. You have to put in more effort to sustain the marriage.
Wow.
As a woman, when you are married, try to look good. Don't just think that I've had a marriage and that you can dress anyhow. You leave your hair on like that. You need to look good, because the man working outside, there are women at the workplaces. If you don't want other women to attract your husband to be attracted to them, if you don't want your wife to be attracted to some other people, try to look good.
Wow.
There was one woman who told me that the man is a very prominent person, but straight from work, he doesn't take off the shirts every straight, no washing down.
He go and sleep.
Just like that. And as a result of that, she procured a new bed for herself.
Wow.
So the man comes to sleep on the other bed, and the instruction is that if you don't take off your dress and wash down, you look so smelly and sweaty after work. If you don't do this, then don't ever come closer to my bed.
This is serious.
You see these are things that are leading to breakups. So one, if you're a woman, try to look good. In a modest way.
Wow.
So that whatever your husband will see at the workplace, you can see at home.
Better one at home.
Yes. Coupled with patience and the way you talk. Because no one wants someone who is bad in a relationship.
No one wants someone who is bad in a relationship.
But then it's God that sort of moves us even as we enter into marriages. I believe that we need to incubate the marriage with prayer. When God comes in, there are things that God will remove, just like you are pounding fufu. If you pound it very hard, the thing scatters.
That's right.
But if you take your time, you see, it mixes very well, and as it's mixing, you just take up the lumps from it gradually. This patience.
In fact, also, you are whetting my appetite for a good lunch. And the program still continues, and it is the weekend family visual. But let me take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Reverend Ebenezer Justice Abuaje, CAC, North Kaneshi, for passing through the program. Also, I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And my very own mommy, Reverend Josephine Aqua of Solid Rock Chapel, North Kaneshi. Thank you. I will not let you go until, interestingly, every month I have this all-night program with Reverend Josephine at North Kaneshi, and it's been awesome. The testimonies you can't even. And from 27 and 28 we are having the all-night, and I'm specially inviting you. Some of the things we just don't say them, but trust me, these 3 days, 26, 27, 28, you need to be there. You see the tangibility of God's presence, where
engaging the
altar. Something is going to happen, and we are dealing with altars. And when we say you are engaging the altar, we are talking about destiny, where life. Mommy,
First Samuel. Look at Hannah.
Something is going to happen.
She was the first wife, but because of fruit of the womb, the second wife came in and started having children. But she told herself, I'm going to the house of God.
I'm engaging the altar.
I'm engaging the altar of God. Come on.
Yes.
We have a fire conference. It's a 1 month fire conference, and it will end on the 30th of this month.
That's right.
It's so awesome every evening. Rev, I wish I could have you there one night.
Wow.
It's something.
It's something else.
Yeah,
it's something else.
I want to, invite everyone watching us to be with us at North Carolina CEC.
That's right.
Yeah, every night till the 30th of this month.
I mean, pick the information up screen and just make
26th,
sure 26, 27, 28.
28.
I mean, we believe in, introducing our families on the altar, because that is where our strength is. And when we are talking about altar, some people don't seem to understand, but trust me, until you engage your altar, the altar of God, there's no destiny for you. If we are talking about bringing the families together and reshaping society, we are looking at God engaging our family with his divine power, that whatever the enemy is throwing at us, it will never work.
Amen.
Thank you.
Rev.
Yes, sir.
I said 26.
Every evil altar will come down.
It will.
And the altar of the Most High God will speak for anybody who will come to the program. 26th, write it down. 27. 28 is a mega all night with Dollarich. This young man there, come and see what God is using him to do. And the Sunday is the Thanksgiving service. We need to engage the altar of the Lord to speak for us.
That's right.
When Hannah did, he spoke for her.
That's right.
She had a first child, another 5 children.
That's right.
So engaging the altar, there's transformation, there's visitation, there's many things will come to your life. If breakups are happening, the evil altar in the family is speaking against you. So come and seek the face of the Lord to rebuild a new altar for a good relationship. Thank you.
Wow. On that note, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. And you know what? My beautiful outfit, HS Creation and Fashion. You are such an awesome woman. You can get into contact with her if you get to the Bowie Road. You get to Flower Junction. HS is right there. You can also call her on 0244 044 5389. 0244 044 5389. She's such an awesome person. She will make a piece for you, and tell her Dollarich, I say she should give you a discount, and she will give you a discount, even up to 20%. Trust me, you can call me. I'll talk to her for you. See you same time next week. But to my crew, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Sometimes when the situation gets very tough, you're always there to help for things to work out. And Richard and Wakilu and the Sandman, Budu, and everybody, my floor managers, and Apreku, my director, you guys are awesome. God richly bless you. See you same time next week. God bless you.
Amen.